Hello everyone, I am Robert, and welcome to Sepia Tears, the Midwinter Reprise. I found this game on Steam, and I'm not sure what kind of game this is, so let's get started. You've heard of the mayfly, right? It's one of those odd winter days when the snow is falling, but it isn't cold. Either late November or the beginning of December, right around the time when the dollar stores start playing Christmas music and the couples go skating. Okay. One of those odd winter evenings, the same old 3 o'clock p.m. through the lens of the classroom window. I would describe the muted texture of the light through the glass, but it's become all too familiar. It'd be like raving about the miracle of flowers blooming in spring. The novelty's gone. Chairs screech against a tile floor and students chatter all around, but the sounds fall on me, weightless. The mayfly, the bug that lives for only a day once it grows its wings, is a great metaphor. You must have seen it before. My mind wanders sometimes. It's like being stuck in a room with a TV set to local news, almost muted but not quite, or like reading a boring web page because you're too lazy to click away. Having a voice in your head that won't shut up. The voice that won't shut up. The voice that won't shut up. Okay, that's enough of that. It used to bother me, but I can handle it now. Listen to music on the way home, play a video game before you go to bed, kill time in any way you can, and it won't be so loud. Ever wonder why they even bother? It's simple, really. You pick up your books, stand up, and put on your gloves as you walk through the early winter chill. Get home, make a snack, relax, and let the process repeat itself. Life is the easiest thing in the world when you think about it. Well, you're pretty much a kid. It's easier that way, but once you get to adulthood, yeah. But sometimes memories resurface. The horrible red-brown that encroaches on my vision, creeping from a box, locked safely away. Me. Oh. It's cold. I hadn't noticed before, but it looks like it's snowing. Was I out for that long? I was walking home from school a moment ago. I'm sure. Or is this a dream? That would make sense. But then, why am I wearing my school uniform? And why is my wallet in my pocket? Well, that doesn't prove anything, but might as well roll with it. It's seriously pitch black here. I can make out the snowflakes just fine, but nothing seems to be lighting them. I'd better start moving before I freeze to the... Ah! That light, it's what? Oh. What is this? A girl. You've come. You. Thank you for coming to see me. It's lonely here, you know. Lonely, yeah, I can't deny that. It's a peaceful prison trapped in darkness under this soft snowfall. But it's a prison. What's the matter? Aren't you glad to see me? She looks familiar, I'm sure of it. Teases me like a vivid, lucid dream, but I can't grab hold of it. It's been such a long time. I thought you would have been ecstatic. That doesn't sound ecstatic to me. I open my mouth, but the words are lost. The more I search for the memory, the more her eyes bewitch me. As snowflakes land on the girl's hair, I force the first words out of my mouth. Who are you? Do you really not remember me? What a shame. We have so much to catch up on. Her smile is confident, mysterious, somewhere between angelic and doll-like. There's nothing to worry about. After all, we have all the time in the world. So then, who are you? She looks me in the eye and my heart stops. I'm the person you wish you never met. Oh. Well, that's something. She embraces me and my senses freeze until a color strikes my eye against the monochrome backdrop. Like, is she like a Shinigami or something, or what? She gonna... Hanging in the stillness, a red ribbon drifts from the side of her hair, and on the inside of that ribbon, something is written. But just as fantastic as that is, the fact that the words are scrambled, blurred, even though my eyes are only inches from it. That ribbon, don't you remember? It was your... Her voice fades away. I glance at the ribbon again, but before I can move closer, my stomach flips upside down. Well, what? The girl's warmth fades from my arms. Ah. Is she disappearing? This whole world is what? A knife pierces my heart as I realize something. What? It's not this world that's disappearing. It's me! Oh my goodness. What the hell? So, am I... Has to be on. Day 1. Reunion. Oni-chan. Huh? Oni-chan, are you up? That sounds familiar. Mark, we're going to be late. Huh? Are you even listening to me? Yeah, I heard you. Jeez, it wouldn't kill you to be a little more gentle. Gentle? But I'm your cute little sister. I'm automatically gentle. That's like saying I'm automatically dependable because I'm your older brother. Wait. See? If you're not the dependable sibling you're supposed to be, that gives me the legal right to find new and exciting ways to tease you. Huh, I don't know what that means. And who was it that wrote this law? More importantly, I have a history test this morning, so I'll leave you behind if I have to. Pouting, my diligently evil little sister runs down the stairs. Sibling rivalries, or whatever it is. Can't she find a normal form of torture? It's bright out. Pleasantly bright. I can get lost just looking at the pale blue sky, although I fear the cold that accompanies it. See, this is why I hate winter. Nature has no mercy for the northern hemisphere. Actually, does that make a difference? Well, I technically don't know, because I live down the south, so winter has no effect, well, partial effect, of where I live. Technically, every country has to be part of a hemisphere, so there must be warm regions in the northern hemisphere. Even so, the southern hemisphere would be... Well, I took the words right out of your mouth, didn't I, Mark? Mark! I've been working on my Hokuto Shinken, and I'm coming. The last time she tried this... Oh! I shudder to think about it. I'm pretty sure I know who my next practice subject will be if you make me fail my test. Isn't it usually practice partner, not practice subject? So that's my sister, Rena. Since she started at my school, life has been hell. Well, maybe that's an exaggeration. She's a nice girl and all. She takes care of me, makes me lunch, forces me to buy her stuff. See what I mean? I'm out of compliments already, and that threat certainly wasn't the first. Ouch. Stupid razor. Dad was supposed to show me how to use this thing. Anyway, it's time to shave, I guess. Rin is a strange girl. To put it nicely, she's always rattles on about these crazy robot wars and melodramatic love stories that she watches, trying to find new and exciting ways to pull me into her world. I haven't figured out why she calls me Oni-chan yet, though. Is it ironic? Ironically, unironic? Ironic, because she thinks I'll think it's subtly ironically unironic. Well, that's ironically confusing. I can only conclude that it's part of some devious scheme that I have yet to catch a wind of. The tip of the iceberg, so to speak, if the iceberg were a blood-related little sister. But as much as I'd like to criticize her, I can't complain. She still does better than me at school. Alright, I'm almost done. Well, shouldn't you be supporting her or something like that? I don't know. Oh, and she also does a better job of cooking and budgeting for me than me. Huh. Well, sounds like the little sister of, whatever you have dreamed of or whatever. And she never sleeps in. And the only time she's late for class is when I hold her back. Now, do you see why life with her is hell? I sorta see it. Good morning. Did you sleep well? I slept perfectly fine until I was awoken by a certain someone. How can you say that? Don't give me that look. You should be thankful to have a cute girl like me wake you up every morning. You're not supposed to call yourself cute. Is that because we're blood related? And you're That's not why. I mean, it's a little vain, don't you think? It's not very cute. True. But what if I'm only doing it to unnerve you? Good point. Well, I do have to thank you for keeping me on my toes all the time. You're like my mother, is what I want to say, but I imagine her twitching smile and my life flashes before my eyes. So Rin, you have a test this morning? Yep, I did a quick review with my friends yesterday, so you don't need to worry about it. I wasn't worried. Is that the way you're hiding your affection? Was that even remotely implied? Hey, we're supposed to be blood related. Why are you always flirting with me? I'm sure you'll pass the test. I just want to make sure you don't forget anything and end up failing for some stupid reason. Like that time I accidentally brought my Game Boy instead of my calculator. Well, you can just say that as a calculator. Yes, like that time. I was only 12. It was an innocent mistake. Only 12? Regardless, you get what I'm saying? Just don't screw up. I know, I won't. But aren't your exams coming up as well? Uh-oh. I was going to go over to Lucas's house and study over the weekend. Something like that. Even for you, that's not a very convincing lie. Psychic? But I did make that up on the spot. It wouldn't kill you to have a bit of faith on me. Bit of faith in me. If I said I'll study, I'll study. Really? You'll spend your whole Saturday afternoon doing math problems and rereading your social science notes? I'm tempted to say, what notes? But that really isn't the problem here. Well, will you look at the time? Don't change the subject. We're already late. Well then, we'll have to continue at lunch. Right, Oni-chan? That smile is so much more endearing before you get to know her. I could take your word on that. Made it. I leap past the front door as the clock strikes 8, inhaling a lungful of December air. Not bad, Mark. Not bad at all. You were taking so long with your bag that I thought I'd really have to put the gloves on. I thought you were going to leave me if I took too long. I was only kidding. Leave my only brother alone to walk to school on such a cold day? Cold day? Couldn't. Yet you can practice your anime fighting techniques on me. What? Oh. Well, when you look at it that way, uh-oh, here it comes. I see the fire in her eyes. Oh, but you know, mastery of martial arts can be extremely important. Just take 10 feet spaces away from me and do whatever you gotta do. What does that have to do with anything? It's important, really. Yeah, I know. Self-defense and all that. No, not just self-defense. It's an extra weapon in your arsenal. What? Okay, picture this. Uh-oh. Here we go. Imagine that you're fighting against an enemy who already knows your techniques. And why would I be doing that? Because the person challenging you, because he kidnapped the princess, use your imagination. But what if the princess is another cat? Then you'll just have to go look for her. Ouch. Anyway, let's say you end up in combat with someone who knows that you're good with long-range weapons, like a crossbow. They already know your weakness. All they have to do is dash forward and fight at a closer range. The archer won't be able to react fast enough, and the attacker will have the disadvantage. But what if you're missing a mid-range weapon like a lance? A lance, that's easy. A well-trained warrior would be proficient with both bows and axes. And everyone knows that the axe beats the lance. True, but when you couldn't just learn magic and attack from a distance. Yeah, but if your enemy knows that you're a magician, a skilled axe wielder would eliminate you with a single strike, no critical necessary. Oh god, this is on and feels like nonsense to me when you have to know these type of stuff, especially when you're in real life. Every magician needs an ace up the sleeve, and that ace is the martial arts. That's one option. You see, magicians draw their power internally and externally. Magic, unlike sorcery, flows through a natural internal circuit before it can be used in the form of a spell that can use. Circuits can drain much of an amateur's magical energy, resulting in the weakening of the magus's combat ability. In this scenario, even a trained magus would be susceptible to the attacks of an ordinary human, more so if said human is skilled in hand-to-hand combat. Though it is an unlikely scenario, it would be prudent for a magus to... Whew! That was a mouthful. Enough with this info dumps. Fine, I don't need you. She taps the Twitter icon on her phone and runs away. Oh lordy Lou. Man, that took for so long. Okay, I may have been a bit hard on her back there. I think I should make this a save point. But this isn't a bad outcome either. Quick save complete. Okay, I think I'll stop it right here. Hopefully the next episode won't be a short one. But yeah, yep, this is a good visual novel so far. The backgrounds is pretty simple. Character stories like trying to engage a little bit more. I don't know where this plot is going, but I guess it's trying to learn more about myself or what real life is really like, or whatever it is these kids do in high school. But turn into some anime nonsense talk, whatever. Even though I do watch anime in real life, but just going over all that stuff, you know, kind of reminds me back then. Anywho, thank you all guys for watching. Please leave a like, comment on this video if you enjoyed it so much, and subscribe to this channel if you want to see more videos just like this, and many more that's to come. Thank you all again for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.